All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen out there in YouTube land. I am Deleted Scenes. Just woke up a few minutes ago. The nominations announcements have already started, but I am going to go back to the beginning here. Um, and we have Bowen Yang and Rachel Sennett who are reading off the nominations. So supporting actor nominees are Yura Borisov for Honora, Kieran Culkin for A Real Pain, Edward Norton for A Complete Unknown, Guy Pearce the Brutalist, and Jeremy Strong for The Apprentice. Costume design, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Gladiator 2, Nosferatu, and Wicked. There's makeup and hairstyling, A Different Man, Amelia Perez, Nosferatu, The Substance, and Wicked. Now, 5 nominees in makeup and hairstyling. That's a new one. Nominees for original score: The Brutalist, Conclave, Amelia Perez, Wicked, The Wild Robot, all right, live action short film, Alien, Anuja, I Am Not a Robot, The Last Ranger, and The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent. I haven't heard of any of those, can't speak to them. Animated short film, Beautiful Men, In the Shadow of the Cypress, Magic Candies, Wander to Wonder, and Yuck. Again, haven't heard of any of those. Okay, adapted screenplay, one of my favorite categories. A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Amelia Perez, Nickel Boys, and Sing Sing. Yay, all right, finally some Sing Sing love. Original screenplay, Honora, The Brutalist, A Real Pain, September 5, okay, and The Substance. And supporting actress, Monica Barbaro for A Complete Unknown, Ariana Grande, Wicked, Felicity Jones, The Brutalist, Isabella Rossellini, Conclave, and Zoe Saldana for Amelia Perez. All right. Well, that is the first half of the nominees. They're going to be back in a few minutes at about 8:41 Eastern, so right in a few minutes to read off the rest of the nominees. Not surprised so far by the nominees. It's shaking out about where I was expecting. I would like to have seen Clarence Macklin in supporting actor for Sing Sing. I thought he deserved a nomination. But personally, I have some catching up to do. There are movies that are going to get a lot of nominations here that I haven't seen. I have not seen Anora or The Substance. I have not seen Amelia Perez. Honestly, I've been kind of avoiding that one in particular. But we'll see how the rest of these nominations go. But I have an idea about what the Best Picture nominees might be, and I think I'm going to turn out to be right. I do want to thank everyone for being here. I know that this is a show that I had to reschedule a few different times. The reason that I am doing it as of right now is the fact that right after I am done here, I'm going to get ready and go straight into work. And I will be going straight from work into another broadcast with Off the Cover. I am going to be joining him for Thursdays over on his channel. That'll be at 7 p.m. Eastern. I do want to remind everyone I am live here both on YouTube and X. And I do want to say hello to everyone following along on X. I can't see you, but I know that you're there. And I'd like to say hello to everyone currently following along on Twitter. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All right, it looks like they are getting ready to announce the rest of the nominees. All right. Yes, keep going, please. All right, original song. El Mal from Amelia Perez. The Journey from the 6888. Like a Bird from Sing Sing. Mi Camino from Amelia Perez. And Never Too Late from Elton John. Never Too Late. Documentary feature film. Black Box Diaries. No Other Land. Porcelain War. Soundtrack to a Coup d'etat. And Sugarcane. Documentary short film. Death by Numbers. I Am Ready, Warden. Incident. Instruments of a Beating Heart. And The Only Girl in the Orchestra. There's a few I've heard of in the feature category. The short category, I don't know. International feature film. I'm Still Here, Brazil. The Girl with the Needle from Denmark. Amelia Perez, France. The Seed of the Sacred Fig, Germany. And Flow from Latvia. A lot of crossover last few years between animated feature and foreign language. Animated feature film, Flow. Inside Out 2. Memoir of a Snail. Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul. And The Wild Robot. Production design. The Brutalist. Conclave. Dune Part 2. Nosferatu. And Wicked. I think that's the first one so far for Dune. And a lot of Nosferatu love as well. Film editing, Anora. The Brutalist. Conclave. Amelia Perez. And Wicked. Oh, no September 5. Or Challengers. Sound. A Complete Unknown. Dune Part 2. Amelia Perez. Yeah, it's going to be all the musicals. Wicked. And The Wild Robot. Visual effects. Alien Romulus. Better Man, yes. Dune Part 2. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. And Wicked. Cinematography. Brutalist. Dune Part 2. Amelia Perez. Maria. And Nosferatu. Nosferatu is getting a number of technical awards here. I'm wondering if it's going to get in for Best Picture after all. Okay, Best Actor. Adrian Brody, The Brutalist. Timothy Chalamet, A Complete Unknown. Coleman Domingo, Sing Sing. All right. Ralph Fiennes, Conclave. Sebastian Stan, The Apprentice, playing Trump. Or at least Hollywood's version of him anyway. Actress in the leading role, Cynthia Erivo, Wicked. Carla Sofia Gascon for Amelia Perez. Mikey Madison, Anora. Demi Moore, The Substance. And Fernando Torres, I'm Still Here. Director, Sean Baker, Anora. Brady Corbett, The Brutalist. James Mangold, A Complete Unknown. Jacques Audiard, Amelia Perez. The Substance, Carly Farragut. All right, here we go. Best Picture. 10 nominees. And Nora. The Brutalist. A Complete Unknown. Conclave. Dune Part 2. Amelia Perez. I'm Still Here. Nickel Boys. Come on, give me Sing Sing. The Substance. Nah, Sing Sing's out. Damn it. And Wicked. Mm. All right, Amelia Perez is gonna win Best Picture, y'all. I'm telling you right now. Oh boy. I'm sure it probably got the most nominations. Seemed like it did. Um, all right. Well, now, I guess I shouldn't really be too shocked by a lot of these. I would have liked to have seen Sing Sing in there for Best Picture. I was kind of hoping for it, that it would get more love. I know there are some people who have in our sphere who have seen Amelia Perez who are not a big fan of that film, who are probably losing their minds right now. But yeah, a lot of nominations for Amelia Perez, a lot of nominations for A Complete Unknown. And I would say probably double digit numbers for both of them. Let me see. Oscar nominations 2025. So, folks, let me know in the chat. What did you think of the what did you think of the nominations? Was there anything that you were looking forward to that didn't make the cut? I tell you right now, Sing Sing for Best Picture, I would absolutely have loved to have seen that. Clarence Macklin for Supporting Actor for that film, I thought was going to be a sue-in. Didn't happen. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can find an article here that might let us know how many nominations went to which films. All right. Conan O'Brien will be hosting the Oscars. They're going to take place on March 2nd, as of right now, unless that changes. C9. Hold on, I'm looking, folks. 9, 10. So Amelia Perez got 12 nominations. Let me see. Complete Unknown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six. I think Complete Unknown got, I think, 6 or 7. Gladiator 2 squeaked in there for costume design. Let's see. I'm really glad Better Man at least got in for visual effects. I thought it deserved that nomination. Looking. All right. Updating live. Continue reading. Yeah, but Amelia Perez getting 12 nominations puts it up there in the pantheon as far as the number of nominations are concerned. You know, I know I haven't seen the movie. Haven't really been in a hurry to. I know it's one that's very controversial. I don't know, man. I don't know. The awards are a little all over the place. this year. As I kind of thought they would be. I wonder how many Nosferatu got. Let me see. That was, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4. It seemed like more when they were reading them off. The Nosferatu got 4 for you Nosferatu fans out there. Let's see, The Brutalist, 1, 2, 3. Four, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. So The Brutalist got 10. And Nora, 2, 3. And Nora wound up getting 6. All right. Well, all right. I'll run through the Best Pictures nominees real quick. Once again, Anora, The Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Amelia Perez, I'm Still Here, Nickel Boys, The Substance, and Wicked. I was hoping Sing Sing would get in. As I said, I thought The Wild Robot might have had a chance, or maybe September 5. All of them got nominations in some category or another. Unfortunately, they didn't get in for the main category. One movie that I'm surprised to see got snubbed was Challengers. I was expecting that to show up either in score, editing. I thought it was going to sneak in and get a Best Picture. Maybe a screenplay, but nothing. And that really surprises me, because that was a movie that was, kind of like the critic darling, And I know I know of a lot of people that had it at their number 1 for the year, and no, nothing. It didn't get in anywhere. So again, a surprise. I thought that some of the backlash that Amelia Perez was receiving would maybe downgrade it, but no, it looks like it might have gotten more nominations than any other film, which leads me to think that my initial thoughts were correct, that it's probably going to win Best Picture. I'm gonna put it down here right now. I'm going to throw down the gauntlet and say I think it's going to get Best Picture when we get to the awards. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, folks. Let me go through the nominees here again real quick. Best Director, Sean Baker for Nora, Brady Corbett for The Brutalist, Coralie Farragut for The Substance, Jacques Audiard for Amelia Perez, and James Mangold for Complete Unknown. Once again, 5 movies I didn't see. Am I surprised by what got in here? No, not really. I thought there was the possibility that Mohammed Rusulov might get in for Seed of the Sacred Fig, or maybe even have an outside chance at a Best Picture. Didn't get in. It did get in for foreign language film. Best Actress, Cynthia Erivo, Carla Sofia Gascon, Mikey Madison, Demi Moore, Fernando Torres. There's no surprises there. Best Actor, Adrian Brody, Timothy Chalamet, Coleman Domingo. I'm really happy to see him get in. Sing Sing was one of my favorite movies. Excellent film. Ralph Fiennes for Conclave, also a very controversial film, Conclave. I've seen it twice. I definitely have some thoughts on it. I may do a review. Because I definitely have some things to say about that movie. And of course, Sebastian Stan in The Apprentice, movie about the early days of Donald Trump, and his association with Roy Cohn. Jeremy Strong also nominated in the supporting category for that film. A film that didn't do well, that are looked at by some as a hit piece, and by others as not being enough of one. So, again, your guess is kind of as good as mine on that one. The other supporting actor nominees were Yura Borisov for Anora, Kieran Culkin for Real Pain. He's won all of the critics' awards. I gotta think he's going all the way to Oscar here. Edward Norton playing Pete Seeger in A Complete Unknown, and Guy Pearce for The Brutalist. All right, supporting actress Monica Barbero for A Complete Unknown. You might remember her from Top Gun Maverick. She plays Joan Baez here. Ariana Grande for Wicked, Felicity Jones for The Brutalist, Isabella Rossellini for Conclave, and Zoe Saldana for Amelia Perez. No surprises. Again, Monica Barbero was getting some buzz that she was maybe going to ride this Complete Unknown wave into a nomination, and she got in. She was good in Top Gun Maverick, so I'm not surprised she's good here too. Yeah, again, not a surprise. Not a surprise in this category. All right. Adapted screenplay, Complete Unknown, Conclave, Amelia Perez, Nickel Boys, and Sing Sing. I'm glad Sing Sing made it in here. Let's see. Yeah. Honestly, folks, I'm really not surprised by who got into to which category. Um, I'm mostly surprised by what got left out. All right. Hello to JPRPH1. Good morning. Just starting last night's stream when I saw this was on. Yeah. I had originally scheduled this for a later date, but once my schedule opened up and I was able to jump in and watch the nominees live. Um, yeah. So I'm still trying to wake up a little bit here, folks. Yeah, the my overview. I am not surprised by the nominations themselves. I'm more surprised by what got snubbed than actually got nominated. There was really a lot of buzz around challengers, and the fact that it got no nominations at all, not in score, not in song, um, it's not in editing, and it got a lot of awards buzz for that category. It's not in Best Picture, no Zendaya, uh, no. Um, you know. There were some nominations I would like to have seen that I thought were kind of outside chances. I would have liked to have seen Austin Butler get in either for Dune or the Bike Riders. The Bike Riders, no nominations. Dune got some. It did get in for Best Picture. Um, no Denis Villeneuve in any category. All right. Well, I've got the list of nominees in front of me. Let me go through real quick and see if I can count off how many nominations Dune received. All right. So it's Best Picture, Costume Design, Production Design, Sound, and Visual Effects, and Cinematography. So it got 6 nominations. Alien Romulus snuck in for visual effects. Okay. I'll read off visual effects again real quick. Alien Romulus, Better Man, Dune Part 2, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and Wicked. I'm really happy to see Better Man get in here for something because those effects were fantastic. I'm glad. I'm very happy for that nominee. I'm not surprised that Dune Part 2 is in here. I thought it deserved that one. Um, I was not a big fan of Alien Romulus, but the visual effects were probably the best part of it. Um, but even that's not really saying much, honestly. That deep fake Dean Holm just kind of really bugged me, man. And but it is what it is. All right, I'm trying to see if there's update here. Because I want to get a complete list of how many each film got. If I can find someplace that says. Nah, I don't see that. All right, fair enough. All right, well, another award show was also in the news of late, and those, as you can tell from the title, were the Razzies. Now, I've got some issues when it comes to the Razzies because, they don't always necessarily nominate the quote unquote the worst films, even though I got to tell you, they got a pretty good list this year. They tend to be fairly political as well. And, well, this year was no different. But I will read off very quickly the Razzie nominations before I start to wrap things up here. All right. Full list of nominees at the Razzies. Screenplay, Joker Folie à Deux, Craven the Hunter, Madam Web, Megalopolis, and Reagan. Prequel, remake, ripoff, or sequel, The Crow, Joker Folie à Deux, Craven the Hunter, Mufasa the Lion King, and Rebel Moon 2, The Scargiver. Worst screen combo, any two obnoxious characters, but especially Jack Black in Borderlands. Any two unfunny, quote-unquote, comedic actors in Unfrosted. The entire cast of Megalopolis in Megalopolis. Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga in Joker Folie à Deux. And Dennis Quaid and Penelope Ann Miller in Reagan. He really didn't like Reagan. Director, S.J. Clarkson, Madam Web, Francis Ford Coppola, Megalopolis, Todd Phillips, Joker Folie à Deux, Eli Roth, Borderlands, Jerry Seinfeld, Unfrosted. Supporting actress, Ariana DeBose in Argyle and Craven the Hunter, Leslie Ann Down in as Margaret Thatcher in Reagan, Emma Roberts, Madam Web. Come on, guys, she's hardly in it. Amy Schumer on Frosted, FKA Twigs the Crow. Supporting actor, Jack Black's voiceover in Borderlands, Kevin Hart Borderlands, Shia LaBeouf in drag in Megalopolis, Tahar Rahim, Madam Web, John Voight in Megalopolis, Reagan, Shadowland, and Strangers. Worst actress, Cate Blanchett, Borderlands, Lady Gaga, Joker, Bryce Dallas Howard, Argyle, Dakota Johnson, Madam Web, and Jennifer Lopez in Atlas. Worst actor, Jack Black, Dear Santa, Zachary Levi, Harold and the Purple Crayon. Yeah, that was a political nomination, folks. Come on. So was Dennis Quaid and Reagan. Joaquin Phoenix, Joker Folie à Deux. Jerry Seinfeld, Unfrosted. All right, and Worst Picture, according to the Razzies, Borderlands, a big-budget video game-based bomb that racked up 90% negative reviews at Rotten Tomatoes and suffered an estimated $100 million loss. Joker Folie à Deux, a highly anticipated comic book-based sequel that had its protagonists express their mental illness and villainy by singing and dancing. Madam Web, a comic book-based movie originally released a year ago that spent the rest of 2024 being a serious Razzie contender. Megalopolis, aka WTF the movie, an incoherent $120 million mess from the fabled director of The Godfather. And Reagan, a love letter to the 40th president that borrowed its plot structure from Citizen Kane, with John Voight imitating Bullwinkle's nemesis Boris Badenoff as its narrator. Yeah, I heard Reagan was good too, but it's Hollywood, they're political, you're not supposed to like Reagan. All right, so I have seen some of these movies, and yeah, a lot of them sucked. Oh, all right. Okay, so some other Oscar news here. Congratulations to the country of Latvia for receiving your first two Oscar nominations in foreign language and animated film for Flow. It's kind of ironic that it's nominated for foreign language because it's a film that has no dialogue, from what I understand. All right, let me. Let me see if I can find any more on the Oscars here before we wrap it up. Mainly, I'm trying to see how many nominations each movie got. Okay. So that article is no help. All right, this might. clear it up here. All right. Amelia Perez got 13 nominations. It was the most. Best Picture, Actress, Director, Supporting Actress, Adapted Screenplay, Original Score, Makeup, Cinematography, Best Picture, and Foreign Language Film, or at least most of them here. Yeah. I guess I'm going to have to watch that one after all, just to at least let's see. Okay. I am not a big fan of the Hollywood Reporter. I think but I think they're needlessly political. But I'm going to read off this this article real quick from Hillary Lewis. All right. Amelia Perez leads the 2025 Oscar nominations, which were revealed Thursday morning. The film scored a total of 13 noms, setting a record for a non-English language film that surpasses the previous record holders, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and Roma, which each earned 10 noms. Following Amelia Perez were The Brutalist and Wicked, which tied with 10 nominations apiece. A Complete Unknown and Conclave followed with 8 mentions each. Among the studios, Netflix leads with 16 total noms, followed by A24 with 14, Universal with 13, Focus Features with 12, and Searchlight with 10. Rachel Sennett and Bowen Yang announced this year's nominees live at 5:30 a.m. Pacific Time from the Film Academy's Samuel Goldwyn Theater. The Saturday Night Actress, that was another movie that got left out, Saturday Night, and Wicked actor shared the nominations for the 2025 Oscars across 23 categories. The announcement of the nominees, originally set for Friday, January 17th, was delayed twice amid the Los Angeles wildfires, which have left at least 28 people dead, with more than 1,400 structures destroyed and nearly 40,000 acres burned. As the fires raged across Los Angeles on January 8th, the day of voting for this year's nominees opened. The Film Academy extended the voting window through January 14th with a plan to announce this year's nominations on January 19th. But as the devastation caused by the fires continued to unfold the following week on January 13th, the Academy again extended the nominations voting window until January 17th and set January 23rd as the date for this year's announcement. The Academy has also donated $1 million to the Motion Picture and Television Fund's wildlife relief efforts, including $250,000 that it would have spent on the nominees' luncheon on February 10th, which has been canceled. All right, talking more about the fires than the nominees, but okay, I'll go on with the rest of the article. Still, the Academy plans to move forward this year's Oscars, but also revealed Wednesday that this year's awards ceremony will also, quote, honor Los Angeles. The 97th Academy Awards, hosted by Conan O'Brien, will air live coast to coast Sunday, March 2nd from the Dolby Theater at Ovation Hollywood, starting 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, continuing with the earlier start time. The show debuted last year on ABC and Hulu. All right. Well, let me see. I'm trying to see if anybody has a breakdown of. One thing that I am noticing in the reporting is a lot of them seem to be cutting and pasting a lot of the article that I just read to you. I think that's all we're going to. That's all the news are going to find out on this for right now. Yeah, I think that's. They're bringing up the usuals, movies and performances that got snubbed. Um, like I said, I would have liked to have seen Sing Sing for Best Picture. I'm surprised Challengers didn't get in for anything. Um, all right, here's the Los Angeles Times talking about surprises and snubs. Some of the snubs they're bringing up: Marianne Jean-Baptiste for Hard Truths, Angelina Jolie for Maria, Nicole Kidman for Baby Girl, Edward Berger not getting in for director for Conclave. I am kind of surprised at that. The movie itself got 8 nominations. Daniel Craig for Queer not getting in. Yeah, they brought up Sing Sing not getting in for Best Picture. Yeah. September 5 not getting in for Best Picture. Ramel Ross, the director of Nickel Boys, not getting in. Denis Villeneuve, also snubbed for Dune. Margaret Qualley didn't get nominated for The Substance, so some people thought she might. No Denzel Washington for Gladiator. Sorry, folks. And Jamie Lee Curtis not getting in for The Last Showgirl, and neither did Pamela Anderson. There was some buzz around her. All right. Well, I got to be at work in about an hour and 15 here, folks. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I'm going to be discussing this more on other programs, I'm sure. I am going to be appearing Sunday night on Geeky Geezers. We're going to be discussing this. I'm sure on Thursdays we're going to be going into it over on the Covers channel. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I want to thank everybody who was following along on X. I can't see you, but I know that you're there. I do want to thank everyone who was watching here. Those of you who may have been lurking, which is quite all right. You do not have to. Engage with the chat, just as long as you enjoyed the show. Hit the like, share out the stream. I want to thank channel member JPRPH1 for following along here with some insightful mentions in the chat. Says I used to pay attention to the Academy Awards, especially in the 70s and the 80s. Yeah, that was a good time. You saved my friend. Thanks. Indeed, I will. Thank you. In fact, let me look out the window right now and see how things are looking out there. And we still have quite a bit of snow on the ground. All righty. Well, it's definitely going to be a fun one. All right. Thank you all for being here. I really do appreciate it. I did spring this on you. I had a last minute chance to watch the nominations live, so I wanted to bring it to you as best as I could. So, from HQ and all points north, south, east, west, and beyond, take care, stay strong, be safe, stay healthy, stay warm. Have a good afternoon, because this is how we win.